I'm George Campise. We're at Warhorse Tattoo in Berkeley, California. Check it out. Finally getting my first look at the new series I just did for Creature. Fucking stoked. First time. So that's awesome. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, during the shutdown, Lee hit me up and had seen on our shop's website a tattoo that was kind of one of these like switch ups where it was like, you know, the two faces that, you know, either way. And just thought it was super cool and asked me if I wanted to do a set based on something like that. It's like, fucking absolutely. So I guess what originally got me into art was just started drawing as a little kid and for whatever reason just stuck with it. Like, I don't know, I maybe got some positive reinforcement, but it just became my thing. It was something I can do on my own. I didn't need anybody else to do it. I could, you know, make my own worlds, whatever I wanted to do with it. Kind of quickly realized that I wasn't gonna be cut out for any kind of a corporate life and didn't really know what I was gonna do, but knew it was gonna be art and would just figure it out from there. Another thing that inspired me was after I did the feeding time ones, Clem got to do a couple sets and his were just so fucking strong. I think he did his in watercolor, but they still read almost more like a graphic illustration. You know, just the contrast in them was so fucking great. And it was definitely one of those things where I was like, oh fuck, I gotta change up what I'm doing if I'm gonna do these. You know, so his really inspired me. I really liked him. Brendan Holt, he's another one that he got to do some graphics as well, and Brendan's illustrations are just, his are so good, it's hard not to get a complex looking at his illustrations. But I tried not to, you know, get too bogged down and doubt with it and just, okay, what are the takeaways from it, you know, and just making things a little bit more graphic and, you know, higher contrast. And so those guys definitely influenced me. I don't know if it shows in the boards at all, but at least when I was designing them, I had those decks in mind for sure. I would say my art style is more, probably first and foremost, that of a tattooist. That has been the medium that I've worked in the longest, put the most hours in by far. And there's a very like illustrative, for lack of better words, almost like a dumbing down that needs to happen with illustrations for tattooing because you have to factor in how they're gonna age over time. Personally, all my stuff is based on just like fantasy geek stuff. Like I love comic books and sci-fi and, you know, movies. We just went to my favorite sandwich place on Telegraph. It's called Mezzo, and this place fucking rules, and they make their own bread and everything's like all organic and it's fucking ridiculous. Fucking, shit's amazing. This time around when Lee called, they definitely had more of like, okay, this is what each guy would like in their deck. And it was great because it was very similar to designing tattoos. Like people come in and say, this is the broad idea of what I want, do it however you would do that. And so I worked out a few concept sketches, sent them in, everyone gave their thumbs up, and from there it was just go. And also given that I was doing this during the shutdown, I figured that would probably be the easiest way to deal with it is I can do it from home and just email in the images. And also I figured too, it might lend itself better to skateboard graphics, being more of like, you know, like an illustration versus a painting. I just thought they might print a little bit better. So Milton Martinez, for this one, really broad, was just told that he loves weed, come up with it. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm down. Yeah, really dug this one. And again, the back graphic. So yeah, Chris Russell's deck. Lee just said, you know, something dark, satanic, fucking evil looking. I'm like, all right, I can do that. That's in my wheelhouse. Hot chick and a fucking goat head, you can't beat it. But yeah, it turned out fucking great. Hey girl. The graphics on the top of the deck, you just get way more of the subtle values in it. Just printed so nice. So this was the graphic I did for Collin Provost. And again, hot chick, Viking skull. Can never go wrong with skulls. It's always a win. Fucking thank you, Creature. Thank you, Lee. Fucking anytime, I'll pick up the phone. Love doing stuff for you guys. So fucking cool. Fuck yeah.